So another game, another loss, and at this point, like I've said in every other video, it's just predictable at this point. If we ever got a win, I think I'd be more shocked than anything. Now, granted, I watched it, and we didn't play that bad. We actually had that late goal, which sent it into overtime, and it would have been really awesome if we had that 2-on-1 at the end of the overtime to score and come back. Then that would have been a really good game, because Niemi actually had a pretty good, solid game. I'm very shocked. I figured he was just going to let in 5 or 6 goals and move on to another team. And with that being said, I still want changes. There has to be changes. Like, nothing is going to change. And unless we play, unless we play like Arizona every single game, well, they beat us. So maybe there's no gimmies anymore. It's just going to be a long season. And I can't wait till April and see where we're at in the standings, and hopefully we get a good pick for next year's draft, because no one knows when Price is coming back. He could be out another week, could be another couple of months. Who knows? This could be just like 2 years ago when he was supposed to come back, didn't, and then he ended up playing the rest of the season. So I don't know what to say. I mean, if I was Jeff Molson, I would be putting Marc Bergevin in the hot seat, because it doesn't make any sense why we're playing the way they are. It doesn't make any sense how we have all this money in cap space, but we're not spending it on anyone, and we're bringing in washed-up players, Hemsky being the biggest one of all. That doesn't make any sense. And it just doesn't make any sense at all. Like, I don't see how the core group we have now is going to make things better, how we're just going to turn our season around. It's impossible to turn our season around, because we're already at the end of November, and I think we're the second worst record in the East. Do you really see us coming back? No, I don't. So the playoffs at this point are just not even a possibility. The season is done. I wish there was a fast forward button that we could just get all the rest of the games out of the way, and then we'll look forward to next year. But if I was Bergevin, I'd be making a move right now. I'd be making a move to do anything. I mean, he did that whole thing about, I don't make a trade to make a trade. Well, you need to make a trade, because you've had 20-some games with the guys that have been playing most of those games, and nothing good has come out of it. We have like 8 wins in 20-some-odd games. That's not good. Not good at all. And we can't rely on Lindgren and Niemi and whoever else we decide to bring in to win us games, because they're not. We don't have any offense. We can barely get 2 goals a game. So how do you expect to win? You need offense. You need to bring someone else in. I'm running out of ideas of what you can do to possibly save your job. And you can't blame Julian, because if you're only given a handful of players and you try to do all these combinations and nothing is working, how can you take the fault? How can you take the blame for that? Well, you can't. Maybe if you had like 5 or 6 extra skaters, and then you brought them in and they started playing well, then maybe you could say, okay, well, all right, yeah, I screwed up. I should have put this guy in the game instead of scratching him. But if you got like hardly anything to play with, how are you supposed to be able to succeed? It doesn't make any sense. The core group, it's no good. Our defense is too slow, and we have no offensive threats. I don't even think Patrick is going to get 30 goals, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of that guy. He's not a leader. That's just my opinion. Feel free to agree, disagree, whatever you want to say. But I just wish that Jeff Molson would fire Bergevin. I've been saying this all the time. Fire Marc Bergevin. I'm going to keep saying it. Fire Marc Bergevin. I don't know how else I can say it. I wish I could speak French, and then maybe this would get more views, or maybe this would get through to people. The guy is a cancer. He has to go. So fire the guy and bring someone else in, and that maybe this next guy will have brains and he'll actually be able to, put this situation and try to figure it out, get something better, because nothing good has come out of him being the manager, especially this past offseason and the start of the season. The answer is not in the room. I'm going to keep stressing that. It's not in the room. Bergevin, pack your bags, get out.